All right, everybody, I'm selling a 2015 Rockwood Freedom 282 XRT. It's made by Forest River. The cool thing about this, it's a pop-up. Let me get back here. It's a pop-up, but it's got an 8-foot storage bed on the front where you could haul your quads. And these ramps that are right here, one here and one on the other side, they hook in and they're ramps to load your quads. Cool things about this, king size bed on this side, queen on the back. And I'll walk over here. And it's got a slide out kitchenette as well. Haul's super easy, tandem axle. I bought it and I was towing it for a long time with a F-150. So here's the spec sheet if you want to see that. That's for the tires and GVW and all that stuff. Here's some tire information here. These are the tires and wheels on it. Good rubber left. Tires are in great shape. One thing I've done to it, I did a couple things. I added a second battery, and I also hooked it up, this cord right here. I wired in to where you could run a 100-watt solar panel. That's what's in that box right there. And it just goes directly to the batteries. It's plumbed to go inside. So if you're dry camping, you can keep the batteries topped off without always running a generator. Hot water heater in here. It's your outdoor shower hose right there for cleaning your sandy feet off. Oh, I didn't just get a good shot of that. It's a little hose spigot in there. Come around, we have storage in here. Lots of little storage nooks and crannies on here. Trying to find the key to get it open. Oh, wrong key. Storage for all kinds of stuff. The power cable bag for plugging it in. I have a stereo and a drain hose in there and another little tote. Over here you've got the vent and the controls for the refrigerator are in here. It runs off of 12 volt, 110 if you're plugged in, or off of the propane. Another outdoor shower over here. Got the drain for the kitchen sink and domestic water supply right here. And there's the spare tire back in here. And this is the queen size bed here in the back. So here, I'll try to get you a back view. There's the back view. I think when it's all set up from this back surface all the way to the tongue, I want to say it's 31 feet. But you could definitely look it up. Go to Forest River's website. Here's all the info. That right there is the model number. So it's a Rockwood Freedom 282 XRT made by Forest River. Forest River is a great company out of Indiana. Some of the cool things: barbecue that's pre-plumbed with propane right over there, and an outdoor table. Let's see here. Underneath the trailer here, you'll see a little toolbox, and what that is there's a cable coming out of there. I gotta go to the garage, and I designed a little box that plugs into that, and here's that little box right here. So you've got a 12 volt and also like a cigarette plug and also a USB, and it's got a voltmeter on it so you know what condition your batteries are in, and also there's the same plugs are on that side too. So you have power on the outside if you're sitting around camp and you want to charge your cell phone. That's the ticket there. All right, let's go inside. Sorry, my video skills are terrible. All right, so now we're inside. Fire extinguisher right at the entryway. Got a queen size bed, and I left a curtain down so you can see that there's like a privacy curtain on every bed. There's the kitchen. The sun's glaring. There's the kitchen. You've got your 3-stove burner. Your heater's down here. Heater controls are right there. So here's the dinette. I left this side open over here because this is storage. So you could store stuff to where you could get in there, or big items in there. And you see there's where we were outside. I keep a tote with all my cookware in it. Under here is another storage. I have blankets and sleeping bags under there. There's the toilet. And it's also a shower. And it's a cartridge toilet. So here's the toilet itself. This comes out and it's got wheels on it. You wheel it over to the porta potty or the dump site and you dump it. Myself, I rather use the campground showers unless you're out in the desert. There you have it. That right there is the shower curtain that goes up on these privacy screens. So you have a shower curtain that goes on the inside one and also a privacy curtain that goes on the farther one so you can get dressed when you get out. I've got them strung up. I don't know that I've ever used them because if I have to shower, I just kneel down right there and shower. Cool feature in here, these mattresses are heated. So I hooked one up. Here it is. You can run it up all the way to level 6. Level 6 is pretty warm. I had to use them in the mountains camping last year, and it gets pretty warm in there on the with the heater on. So getting back to the electrical I ran, so here's the junk drawer next to the bed. You can see it's the little nightstand. At the back of it, I ran the same configuration, 12 volt and a USB, and also there's the voltmeter so you know the condition of your batteries. If you're inside and you don't want to go out. Great way to charge your phones at night. Here's a spare light. You can click onto that rail that runs right there if you need a night light at nighttime. They're all LED. I'll click one on here real quick. They're all LED lights. And there's several of them. There's 1, 2, 3. You can get that one over the bed. Here's the little fan for keeping the air moving. It's not real loud, but it moves the air pretty well. It actually usually sucks this thing up in there like that. More storage, and this will all come with the trailer. Got silverware in that one. Dishes and towels for doing dishes, and lots of paper plates, things like that. In here would be the water pumps down there, and there's the water filter. Under here some storage, and in here is where you store all your cookware. It's kind of loaded down. That's all your cookware in there. Hot water heater controls and your electrical panel are all down there, as well as your switch for your water pump. The barbecue stores inside the toilet, as well as I bought a little cordless vacuum while leaving here, and a dustpan, things like that. Great little trailer. We downsized from a big toy box to this, and now we're just at a point where our teenagers don't want to come camping with us anymore, and we're going to move on to other things. Oh, excuse me. So there's a look at the inside. I keep it up. I take care of my stuff. So the only normal wear and tear items, I'll tell you inside, we have a refrigerator, duh. I don't know how I forgot that. There's the refrigerator. Not huge, but enough to put sandwiches and mayo and things like that in there. Sandwich supplies, I guess I should have said. It's got a little notch so you can leave it partially open so it'll ventilate. The only item wrong inside is a little wear and tear item right there. Just your toes or your flip-flops catch it and it tears up the little covering a little bit. The table clicks in. All this stores in there, all the cushions store underneath there, and the table collapses and smooshes them down. And you can see the rollers over there, the beds push in. This thing's really great. It's collapsible, tows wonderfully. I drove up to Central California to pick it up, to buy it up in Turlock at Giant RV, because there were none down here. But I'll tell you, if you're beach camping, people rave about this thing. They love it. They love the storage on the front. If you're out in the desert, people will stop by because they like the storage. And when I have it loaded up and I'm at the gas station, people are always wanting to talk about it. So, collapsible trash can. Another heated mattress. There's a connection over there. All the zippers work. All the Velcro's in perfect shape. This is your pantry for more storage stuff for, you know, bread, pancake mix, whatever you're gonna make. So if you're interested in this thing, let me know. The door, it pops in there. The door actually stores up in these tracks right here. So it's very self-contained. I would have a little, like a 2,000 watt generator. It'll run on a 1,000 watt because there's no air conditioning cut into it. A 1,000 watt generator. I do not have one that goes with it, so you won't be getting one from me. But I've been using the solar panel, and that keeps everything up really nice. So however you want to do it. But thanks for looking. Take care.